right, we got another one. And how about another e4? Knight e2 worked before, so let's do it again. And keep doing this stuff. Okay. Did I blunder? No. He's all right. Solid and simple. Okay. We got this idea again. I believe we can play aggressive now. Knight's kind of awkward there. Okay, he wants to go queen c5 and trade, so I'm going to go ahead and say no. If you're going to try to trade, it's going to be on my terms. Queen d4. I didn't want his knight to get that square. Just do this. Better. GG. How can I get the most? Fishing. Okay, let's go here because it's more fishing. It takes, have knight b6 and I'm hitting the world. He just doesn't have any time here. I think he forgot about the check. This is brutal. Yes, good game. Respect. Okay, so let's see. Back to this knight e2 and just solid fianchetto system. Backdooring. This time it was into a dragon, and you can see I'm just kind of using the same ideas again. And queen c8 is a good move here, where this loses. And that's one of the key ideas. So I must go h4. So that's the problem with the move order. You can't do it here. You got to go back into closed Sicilian. But if I would have done knight d5 is actually quite interesting here as a note. Okay, So maybe knight d5 next time. Staying out of theory and just getting a game. But yeah, queen c8 for the dragon players. Knight d5, like that. Those are the types of engine moves that. This is the difference between objectively equal and I'm okay with keeping pieces on the board to try to win. Knight d5 takes away all potential tactics. No, knight d5 is not. Yeah, a5. That's one of the many 0.0 moves that makes sense because I'm restraining against the natural b pawn push. I have a potential square to use later. Yeah. Want to get rid of his strong bishop. All this is good. And it likes knight d5 again. And we don't want to do this because of this. This looks winning. I believe you now. Okay. So knight d5 was a move I would typically consider because it's forcing, but I did not see the c4 idea. So I went with f4, f5 immediately. He's out of squares. Another idea that completely oblivious to. I'm going not deep enough when looking at the positions, but bishop d7. I wanted to stop this idea, so I fish for him to go queen. Like, if I go to like queen e2, he could have knight d4. So I go queen d3 first, so he'll take away the square from himself, and then I get a more flexible square on e2. And this is pure, I want you to take the bait because I don't care about the queen side. I want the attack. And walked right into this one. I almost traded, which I'm probably still better, but this would have been much more difficult to win because of the outside passer. The c4 is crushing. Yeah. Yeah, knight takes e7 definitely works. But I do like the way that I played it because it keeps everything up in the air and it was very forcing. Yeah, so a couple things in the opening there, but generally pretty pleased that h3, not h3, but knight d5 here. I think that could be a move to play in the future because I don't think I've ever seen it in this particular position. Hasn't been played too many times. And for black, understanding this position that queen c8 with the dual threat of being able to play knight g4 check because the queen's stuck on d4. As soon as I took, I felt something had gone wrong, but I did not know what. So, a little bit of opening stuff there in this fianchetto dragon.